Hey guys, NPC here. Today we're going to be discussing New Year's Akari. If you like what you see here, don't hesitate to subscribe or leave a comment, leave a like, something. Thanks, I appreciate it a lot. Here we are. The once terrifying grenade demon has now become an Uber Eats driver. So New Year's Akari is mainly focused on her EX skill. With this 5-cost ability, Akari enters her school lunch promotional vehicle and will inherit about half her health. During the time she's in this vehicle, she will gain 2 abilities. The first one fires a nuke every about 13 seconds, dealing a fair amount of damage, and the second ability will grant attack speed to all allies in a circular range around her and increase their mystic efficiency. Her normal skill will grant a defensive buff to the ally with the lowest health within her range. Next, her passive skill will give her just increased health, which is kind of useful, but I feel like it's not that important since she's a special class character. And lastly, her sub-skill will give a mystic damage buff. It's pretty significant, to be fair, since it's a sub-skill. That being said, you can see that she's a special class, and she's like a... kind of like Iroha, she's like a vehicle. Tactical support, I believe that's called. Let's go into the wiki to see the skills more in depth. But before that, let's look at her memorial lobby, which is this. No volume, because this is just a GIF. Because I don't have Akari, but, you know. Okay, so she's pounding mochi? Okay. The quality's really bad, though, I'm gonna be real. Hard day's work, yes, Akari, yep. Okay. And is that it? Ah, she smiles. It's adorable. Yep. Okay. Alright, here we are at her skills. For the most part, I felt like her EX skill you would only leave at level 3 initially, just because it gives you like a pretty decent amount of health for the cost. And the damage here, or like the extra health, is not that significant for the amount of credits you'd spend. But her A Special Hand Grenade from the Bottom of My Heart and Is That How You Feel Today both get affected by this ability's skill level, so it's probably important to max this out. For the most part, I feel like the damage on the special grenade doesn't matter too much. It's more of the buffs from here. The mystic efficiency is just so much higher. Let's see if we get to the max one. For some reason it shows 10 levels, but alright, but yeah, level 5, you get a pretty decent amount of mystic efficiency, and her attack speed's pretty high. 39% is actually pretty significant. For the most part, I think that's the main point of her skills. This normal skill buff, probably leave it at 7, I think, is good enough. 20% defense, it's like fine. Lastly, probably the sub-skill is the one you want to max after that. 30% mystic efficiency for all your allies. This HP probably doesn't matter. Probably leave it at like 5. Maybe 7. It doesn't matter too much. It technically affects the health on your team, because it technically gives you a little bit more health. And unless you're barely getting one shot, it probably doesn't matter. Unique weapon-wise, I think you don't really need to get it. Yeah, 5 stars probably good enough. It's extra health. For the amount of resources you spend, it's not worth it. Overall, her playstyle is about placing a vehicle just to buff your allies and deal a decent amount of damage to the enemies. Her buffs are probably more important than the damage she deals, to be fair. Is this character a must pick? It's hard for me to say, because this character is really good in Fury of the Set, which I'll probably showcase after this. She was really, really useful. The damage buff and the attack speed was just crazy, like just really nice. In normal content, she's probably a little bit more expensive than anything. And in PvP, you probably won't use her. Alright, next up we'll have Fury of the Set.
これとこれと私の音色で染めてやるんだから。やりすぎないように。フィナーレを。大丈夫、いっぱい練習したから。これからが本番だよ。テンション上がる。運転は慣れてるんですよ。ありがとう。どんだけ色で染めてやるんだから。スペシャルな一発いきますよ。
Alright, that's it. But before we go, I kind of want to say, I'm predicting that FUUKA and HARUNA, I mean, as you can see here, are the banners along with Akari. So they'll probably be announced soon, their reruns. So I'll most likely pull it, do you want to pull those characters video? I don't know. Not too sure. But I'm pretty sure they'll be coming out next, and certain characters are a little unethical. You know? If anything, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.